In order to understand the purpose of a tragedy, we have to talk about the tragic hero. The tragic hero theory was first proposed by Aristotle in Greece way back in the 3rd century BCE. Basically, Aristotle thought that the purpose of reading or watching tragedies was for the audience or reader to learn a lesson, but not this kind of a lesson. This kind of a lesson. If the main characters don't change their ways, complete and utter devastation will reign. The tragedy also had to have a sympathetic hero so that when we get attached to him or her, their loss affects us even more. So there are basically 4 principles or rules for what makes a hero a tragic hero. First, they have to be virtuous, royal, or otherwise prosperous. Basically, they have to have some good qualities to begin with and a whole lot to lose. Second, they have to possess a tragic flaw. This flaw is what leads to their downfall. The tragic flaw is called their hamartia, and a common hamartia is called hubris, or excessive pride. Third, the character must experience a downfall or a reversal of fortune because of their hamartia, in that their pride has to directly lead to their downfall. This downfall usually involves others and causes much pain and suffering for everyone involved. However, that is how the main character, the tragic hero, recognizes and learns from their flaw or error. This is the 4th rule. Remember, the purpose of a tragedy is to teach a lesson. If no one learns from the tragic hero's mistake, especially the tragic hero, the lesson was pointless. So now you're going to apply what I just taught you. You have 2 options. You can either write about a modern tragic hero, or you can think back to what we read in the play Antigone. In either case, you need to write in a complete paragraph, using complete sentences, and yes, using specific examples. So, if you choose option number 1, you need to think of who is a modern tragic hero? Who in our modern world has had a lot to lose and then lost it all because of their own tragic flaw? And then how did that person recognize their flaw and learn from it? If you can't think of a modern tragic hero, think back to what we read in the play Antigone. Do you think that Antigone or Creon is the tragic hero in that play? How did that person have a lot to lose and then lose it all because of their own tragic flaw? How in the end did either Antigone or Creon recognize their flaw and learn from it?